Namaskaram, Namaste and Vanakkam. A warm welcome to Sunday Sadhana on SABC2, where we bring you the best in Hindu culture, lifestyle and tradition. On today's lineup, we feature an Arrangetram of sister duo Kirthana and Kaithanya Veerasamy, and we follow Jennifer Stevens' experience with yoga. When you are born into a family that is steeped in culture and tradition, it is almost natural that you too will follow on that path. Recent Bharatanatyam graduates, Kirthana and Kaithanya, not only share this momentous occasion with each other, but with their equally talented family and friends. We join the girls to learn more about the Sunny Pillai family's rich Carnatic heritage.
It is indeed a blessed family. I think besides music being in their bloodline, the kids are born with it in them. But having grown up on stage, all three of them, Kirthana, who's 17, Kaithanya, who's 14, and Kirthana's 15. Having been involved in it since babies, it's grown onto them.
This celebration is also celebrating the lineage, the legacy that my father, the late Sunny Pillai, and together with my mother Saraswati, have brought forth us into the musical world. And to see these children not only as dancers but fantastic singers as well.
My family is very involved culturally. It started with my great-grandfather, and then my grandfather, Sunny Pillai, and then my uncle and my dad, and it just passed on to us. I studied under my dance guru, and then now I'm learning by my mom. As a child, I did ballet, and my sister actually started with Bharatanatyam. But then when I was older, I saw how nice it was, that I liked the way that they dressed, the way that the dancers expressed themselves, and I thought that I wanted to do it as well. I learned about how gods fell into religion, how we can worship them like different forms of God, and how dancers actually connect themselves to God.
The girls have had the Arrangetram at the Wits University Theatre. And the reason for us bringing it down to Durban is that a lot of our family are here in Durban, and friends, patrons of the art, who we would love to share this with. And therefore we decided that a recital in Durban would mean so much.
We'll be performing 9 dances of Pushpanjali. Then we'll go on to a Laripu, Jadiswaram, Shabdam, Varnam. Then we'll do 3 Padams, and we'll end off with our Tilana and Mangalam.
Dam, ding, dom, dam, da dam, dam, da ding, ding, da dom, dom, da dam, dam, da dam, dam, da ding, ding, da kit, da ding, da kit, da dom, da kit, dam, da kit, da ding, da kit, da dom, da kit, da nam, da kit, da dam, da kit, da ding, da kit, da dom, da kit, da nam, da kit, da kit, da ding, da kit, da dom, da kit, da nam, da kit, da dom, da kit, da ding, da kit, da dom, da kit, nam, da kit, da.
It was choreographed by their mum, some were choreographed by teachers from India. The girls have had to have strenuous training. It's been a very difficult 6 weeks of training because all the musicians are from KZN and the girls are up in Gauteng. So they've had only 2 full rehearsals together with the musicians, and I think that alone says a lot.
We have live musicians. It's my big dad, Karthikeyan Pillai, and my grandfather, Leo Tata, on the violin, and it's on the mridangam, it's my brother, Kirthan, and on the flute, it's my uncle, and on Natavangam, it's Guru Krishna. They are renowned musicians who are also our family.
By their performance standard and by their zest and passion for dance and music, I would say there's no ending to this. This is going to continue probably to even generations and generations. It just goes without saying that whatever is instilled has not been forced into these kids. It just erupted as it does with us.
Yeah, I think it's really important as parents that we not just encourage our children to get onto stage, but Even by taking our kids to performances, to watch other children perform, other artists perform, it actually really does a lot, and it's up to us to ensure that this lives on in our future generations.
We are fortunate that Indian music's got a place in South Africa, and it's been respected. Our senior musicians, they're relaying their positivity into us, and we are relaying that positivity to our kids.
Bharatanatyam, together with Indian classical music, has a great future. If we could, now this is the fourth generation of musicians in this country, and if we could bring it down to the fourth generation, then I can't see the art form dying at all. Because these kids now are so soaked into our culture, our dance and our music, and they're going to obviously carry it down to their children as well. We have to keep our authenticity as well. This is what we were born for. With the youth of today trying to keep it up like the way they are, and obviously with the support of artists, of other dancers, yes, and family and friends, it will definitely bloom in this country.
Welcome back. Yes, from the impeccable clamour and clapping of Bharatanatyam, we move to the calm centeredness of yoga. In the fairest Cape, Sunday Sadhana joined instructor Jennifer Stevens and discovered her fascinating passion for this ancient Hindu practice.
Yoga is about uniting, harmonizing, bringing together. So with yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, with others. So it's connecting and uniting with others, it's connecting, uniting with the divine. When I first started, it was very much a physical thing. This movement and the breathing just had such a profound effect on me, and I loved that aspect of it, but I wasn't really focusing on any kind of spiritual aspect. The more I practiced and the more I understood and felt and got sort of all caught up in the whole thing, and I began to see changes in myself, and yoga became my antidote to corporate life. Apart from the yoga itself, it was the actual ashram as well that drew me into yoga. Devotional vibrations of satsang are very powerful, and the power of prayer and meditation, very powerful, and help to strengthen your resolve, I think, and to guide you. And it just is such a special place. It has an energy, it has a feel, it's I don't know, I can't explain it, but it just has something that embraces you and holds you. It became a kind of like stillness and a quietness, and it's like just everything kind of settled, and all the just didn't matter. It didn't make any difference. It was like, this is my quiet time. This is the time for me. This is the space that I need to just be. I began to feel a deeper connection with myself and with the divine. The most telling thing was when the days when I'd had like a really horrible day, like meeting after meeting after meeting, and sitting at the computer, and I would be exhausted physically and mentally, and it's like, the last thing I want to do is yoga. I just want to go to bed. But I'd like get in the car, and I would get here. participate in the class, and at the end of it, I was like ready for a new day. It was like recharge the batteries, the mind was clear, I was refreshed and happy.
I've always tried to look after my body, and I used to be a gym person. But 17 years ago, I was struck down with multiple sclerosis, and that was severe. I've been coming here for about 10 or more years. Coming to yoga has helped me to maintain my body. Just the aura and the meditative and the people that I meet at yoga gives me the strength and the courage to see my days through.
The people who want to find yoga will find it. And they will take from it what they need, they will get from it what they need. And whenever time is right, it can stay as a physical, feel-good, I can stand on my fingers type of thing, or it can be a deeper experience.
It was Swami Vivekananda who once said, "All power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that. Do not believe that you are weak. Stand up and express the divinity within you." And what shining examples were featured today. With that, we've come to the end of another exciting, enchanting episode. Do keep up the sadhana. Om Shanti.